Alright, it's trigonometry video number 3. In this video we are going to discuss same type of questions we had discussed in the last video, but the change is when your range changes. Now what does it mean? It means that when you have a number with your angle, it can be any number. It is not mandatory that it is always multiply. It can be add, it can be 2 plus x, it can be x minus 50, it can be anything with your angle. So there are some certain steps that you need to attempt before you are going to attempt such type of questions. Alright. Now the first step is you need to highlight your range, and how you are going to do that is very simple. You need to observe that range given here, right? It says that it's x from 0 till 360. Now when it is x, it is 0 and 360, but our value of angle is 2x. So what if it's 2x? So what you need to do? You need to multiply 2 with the 0 because 0 is the lower value, and you need to multiply 2 with 360 because 360 is your highest value. Now the range that you are going to get is 0, 2x till 720. Now this 720 is very important because it shows that now there is a need of 2 complete revolutions we are going to solve in this question. And how we are going to solve it, you are going to find out in further steps. Now that is your first and the most important step, to highlight your range. Now for the next step, again you need to find out the base angle, that is alpha. Your question is sine 2x is 1 upon 2. So alpha is equals to sine inverse of 1 divided by 2. Alpha equals to sine inverse of 1 divided by 2 is 30 degree. Alright, so that is your second step. After that, third one, you need to highlight quadrant here. Since the value, the sign is positive, sign positive indicates that either it's in the first quadrant or in the second quadrant. Once you had highlighted the quadrants, fourth step, roughly sketch of x's, right? So if I roughly sketch here in my step number 4, I need to highlight a base angle in the first and in the second quadrant because sign is positive. The value of base angle is 30, so I'm just writing 30 here for both of the quadrants. Now the fifth step, I need to highlight theta now. Now that is going to very important part because the range is changed, it's 720. Now we are going to start from the horizontal x-axis, this one point, right? This point here. For the first quadrant, if I'm going to start first revolution, so I had traveled in the first quadrant, so the values of theta for the first quadrant is 30. When I travel from the first quadrant till this point, so I traveled 180 minus 30, it's 150, right? Now that is not the end of the question because it requires 2 complete revolution, right? What does it mean? It means now I need to travel all along after the fourth quadrant. If I explain here, let's say that starting from this point, if I travel, that is my first complete revolution. Alright, now I need to do it one more time. Now when I again turn around this value, now that is not 30 degree. Now the value is 360 plus 30 degree because I had completed one complete revolution, right? And for this part, that is not 150 only. That will be 360 plus 150. So the final values are 30, 150, 390, 360 plus 100 is 460, 460 plus 50, it's 510, right? And on your left side, you are not getting theta. The value of theta is basically 2x. So here you have 2x. You need to find out the value of x here. So you need to divide 2 with all of these values. So x is equals to 15. 75, it's 195, and lastly it's 255. So these are the final values of x.